Thank you for watching Shirley's Temple. Please subscribe and turn on your notifications to find out when I'm dropping my next interview. Welcome to Shirley's Temple, y'all. I'm so excited, guys. We have a content creator, a tattoo artist, a musician, CEO of the Dragon Network. She's also a baddie. We got Kimmy Tan in the building. Yay!
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Wow, what an intro. Thank you, Shirley.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me here.
Of course. I'm so excited to smoke with you.
Me too.
We're going to start you off right.
Hell yeah.
This is from Buddies. This is a West Coast cannabis brand. They are
Okay.
committed to the core elements of cannabis.
Okay, I'm loving the packaging.
Right?
Loving the colors, yes.
They're best known for their 100% liquid live resin vapes.
Ooh.
They're sold in Oregon, Washington, and California. We actually have one for you ready to hit.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah. So this
Ooh.
is the raspberry cart.
Thank you. I'm
so you hit
loving the
it.
packaging.
Girl, that inhale was long as hell.
I know. I'm like trying to like muster up like a fat cloud, you know?
Yeah. Yes. Doesn't it taste amazing?
It does. It does. It like almost doesn't taste like your regular like vape. It's
Right.
just there's something else to it that's very like natural tasting.
I love
and-
natural.
Yeah.
They use botanical terps to flavor their oils.
Ah,
Fucking delicious.
that makes sense. It's like not the same sort of like taste that you get with every other cart.
That's how I felt. This is melon fizz and it tastes so good. I'm just like,
Ooh.
what's your ethnicity?
I'm Singaporean.
I didn't know that was. Anyway.
Senator, I'm Singaporean.
Oh.
Yeah. No, I do get confused a lot. A lot of people think I'm like Korean because my name is Kimmy, but sometimes, you know, they'll see I'll just write Kim. So they'll be like, oh, you're Korean.
They assume
But
you're
then-
Korean off your
Oh,
first
yeah.
name?
Oh, yeah. Well, Kim is like a Korean last name or like a popular Korean last name.
Okay.
I feel like I've been confused with every Asian ethnicity depending on like, I don't know, how much time I spent in the sun that summer, what I'm wearing, you know, stuff like that, how I do my hair that day. But
Right.
it's all love. It's all love.
You moved to Beijing when?
I moved to Beijing when I was like 10 and then I lived there until I was 18. And then
Wait, is Beijing in China?
yes, Beijing is in China. But I was born in Singapore, which is not in China.
Right.
Yeah, so Singapore is like close to like Indonesia, Malaysia, like Southeast Asia sort of like area. And then Beijing is, you know, north of China.
Yeah.
Like capital, imperial, you know.
Wait, so did you learn Chinese?
Yeah, so in Singapore, we have like 4 main languages, 4 mother tongues, English, Chinese, Malay, and Tamil. And most people know at least English and Chinese or English and Malay or like whatever it is. You know, super cool people know all of them, but
Yeah.
I just know English and Mandarin.
You
so.
know Mandarin?
I do, I do.
Better than me, and I'm fucking 100% Chinese.
I'm not fluent though, you know.
Yeah.
I've tried my little red note journey. It's they said my Chinese is about the same level as like a 10th grader.
Wait.
I'll take that. That's very generous of them to say my Chinese is that good.
is I dropped out of Chinese high school. That shit was hard.
It's
to tell.
hard.
The accents.
Oh, the tones.
Yo, oh my god.
oh my
Y'all
God.
don't even know.
No, that's dope. I didn't know you were Chinese. I mean, I
Wait,
don't know.
really? Yeah, no one.
Yeah,
ever knows.
I feel like I'm usually pretty good with I could tell the different kinds of Asians, but like I definitely would not have guessed that you
I
were fully
usually give people
Chinese.
3 guesses and they never get it. And
Yeah,
I'm like,
you-
damn, it's the most common one, I feel like.
I think it's because of like the way, like the life experience that you've had and
sure.
the places you've lived. You
I
know,
feel like that
it
about
gets
you
very.
too.
I think that's why we get along with each
yeah,
other. You know,
for sure. What's your relationship with your parents like?
I mean, I feel like, you know, as most parental relationships, like in like the Asia crossover to like Western sphere, there's going to be some problems. Like,
Yeah.
you know, definitely, you know, just like every other Asian family, they wanted me to go to school, get really good grades, become a doctor, you know,
Same.
never
I was gonna
do
relate
drugs.
to you because my parents made me play piano.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
it was honestly really hard for me. And it took me 10 years. I took the test at the end. I failed it the first time. That shit gave me so much anxiety. But I think you did that too, right?
I did.
That
I
shit was
did.
so hard.
It's just a rite of passage for every Asian kid. Like when you're 4 years old, your parents are gonna be like, "So, piano or violin?" So I picked piano, same as you.
I don't think I was offered violin.
Oh, really?
I would have been, yeah, I feel like that's interesting.
Yeah, no, violin's like way harder.
Yeah.
But yeah, just like your parents, mine also made me like do the piano exam thing. I think I got to like grade 3 or 4, and then I was just like, okay, I don't want to do this anymore. Like I'll play piano, but like I just don't want to like do it. I don't want to go competition anymore. I don't want to, you know, take lessons twice a week anymore, you know.
For sure.
And even when I wanted to learn guitar, they were like, guitar, okay, classical guitar, okay, but rock and roll guitar, oh, you know, kind of vibes.
Learn guitar?
I first showed interest when I was like 9 or 10, and then I fully started when I was like 11 or 12, I think.
It's interesting because obviously I got my start as a music journalist, and I always wondered like where the love for music came from, and I wonder if it came from piano.
Maybe.
You ever wonder that?
I feel like you're right, it does like come from piano and stuff, but I've always just loved music, playing it, listening to it, and like my dad used to play guitar, and so I was like, you know, that's really cool, you know, I want to do that. And then the more I got into like, you know, learning about rock music and, you know, bands and stuff like that, you know, because that was like the future back then. Okay, like, you know.
I'm an emo fan. I went to Vans Warped Tour. Did y'all go to Vans Warped Tour?
Yeah, of course.
You guys have?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's dope. I'm so jealous. Oh, I definitely want to do that someday.
Where you haven't?
I haven't.
But you go to concerts.
Yeah. The last concert I went to was a Bullet for My Valentine concert. Super emo, super rock metal.
Y'all heard of them?
Call it.
No.
I'm like.
I love that.
And so,
I used to be emo. I'm not gonna lie.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
What kind of emo?
Like real emo, not even music related.
Heavy eyeliner.
I meant like music wise. Like were you like a I listen to screaming music emo, or like I listen to pop punk?
I think pop punk. I think.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Was that the point? What you like?
Yeah, I love both, but I still to this day I love pop punk.
Yeah.
100%. Emo kid, once an emo kid, always will be.
When did the dreads come?
Oh, okay, so.
Girl, how does an Asian girl grow dreads?
Put me on game. It kind of like started by accident. Every year, my school would like send us on these trips to these like random provinces in China, and you know it'll be like, hey, here's 1 week in the wilderness, in the provinces, have fun. You know,
You're
it is
lying.
cold. Oh yeah, they would make us do that every single year. It was called China Studies. It was always at the start of every school year, and it was just like a way to get you acquainted with your classmates. Just
In
like
the wilderness.
Not always. But this one year we went to, I forgot where it was, some province in the north of China, and I forgot to bring my hairbrush, and it was humid and it was hot, but it was dry at the same time. It was like really weird conditions. We lived in yurts. Oh, Inner Mongolia. Yes, Inner Mongolia. We went to Inner Mongolia. And so we had to live in yurts and, you know, sleep in sleeping bags, things like that. I didn't bring my hairbrush, and so throughout the week, like some little dreads kind of just started to form, and it was like, I did what I could to untangle it, but it would just always want to go back to like little sections, like just self-made sections, like in the back of my head. And
That is so interesting.
yeah, right. And like, if you didn't do that too, you know what? If you didn't brush your hair, you got to keep it clean. That's a misconception about dreadlocks. I feel is that you cannot wash them. That is the furthest from the truth. All you have to do is wash them. We just don't condition it. We don't, you know, brush it.
You just wash it with water.
Yeah, like, and soap, you know, like, but it
Okay.
has to be a specific kind of soap. Like, you
Interesting.
can't have like too many additives, like too many like extras, you know, like moisturizers or like whatever the proper word is called. So when I got back, I was like, hey, now I have these two like little dreads coming on in the back now, and
Like they just formed?
yeah, they like only in the back though.
Okay.
And so I was like, why don't I, you know, just like do it all, because it's just gonna take, you know, just to see, you know. And so I just got my friend to just randomly like section off for me. Like to this day, like my dreads are not like cool and pretty. Like it's just so messy and like freeform, like at the roots.
But I love that. I feel like it's like spiritual. It's just
It is. Like over time, like my relationship with my hair has just become very personal, very spiritual. I have been through so much. I've grown so much. And just like my hair has, like, dude, when I started, it would, because dreads shrink, right?
Yeah.
Like initially. So like my hair was about like this long. And then when they started, it just like started shrinking. I looked like Sideshow Bob for the longest time. Like I was wearing bandanas, just hats to school. And this was like during like junior, senior year-ish.
Oh
so
my
I had to go
God.
through that you know, socially tough time in my life looking stupid. But I just knew that, you know, if I was just patient and I just let it grow and do its own thing, like, I don't know, I was just really interested to see what my hair would do on its own. And it's like, this is something that's part of my body and I don't know what it can do. I want to see, you know? So yeah, you know, like, I have like some favorites too. Like I have some of them might be like up in my thing right now, but I recognize each dread.
You're
like
lying.
It's, like, like girl, this, you can kind of see right here. This is what it was when it started. And so
my God,
the growth that has happened over like this December will be like 13 years. It's a very personal journey, you know, it's very, I don't know, I can't see myself ever cutting them.
a lot of, I guess, rappers have been like cutting their dreads and like it's like a whole ordeal. So I wonder, like, do people always eventually cut them at one point?
Yeah, maybe. You know, some people, I don't doubt there's, you know, shamans like all over the world who just like have had their dreadlocks like from birth to age, you know. But like, I mean, we'll see. I don't know. But as it stands right now, I don't think I can do that.
It fits you very well.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You came to US at age 18. Was there a culture shock?
Yes. Oh my God.
What was the biggest one?
Oh my God. Y'all talk so much. Oh my God.
Dude, wait, I feel like Chinese people talking hurts my ears.
No, I'm like, wow, racist as well.
I know.
I'm kidding.
It really is. But I'm working.
We're healing.
They sound like they're yelling all the time. It just it's a higher tone.
It's a higher tone and it's embarrassing. I have trauma from my mother growing up.
Yeah, no, Chinese can sound very aggressive just because there's so many tones.
Yeah.
And like if you say a tone wrong, that could be the difference between fast and penis.
Yeah.
So literally. So it's like you have to be very That's why a lot of people who hear Chinese rap are like, what? There's no tones. It's like, wait, so what are you saying? But
Wait, so you thought American people talk?
Okay, no, when I said, I mean like small talk. Like, what do you mean? I'm lining up at Starbucks about to buy something. You ask me, how are you? Like, what? What do you mean, how am I? Like, what? I was very confused by that. Like, everywhere I went, you know, service people would say, hey, how are you? Like, what do you mean, how am I?
Oh
like, you go buy food
I was a
and
server and I definitely tried to small talk.
well, because there's also tipping culture here in America.
They
which
don't
is
tip
not a
over
thing.
there?
No, it's insulting.
When I went to Europe and they told me I can't tip or like don't tip, I said, what?
Yeah, because that's insulting. It's like, you are seeing me at my job. I am not a beggar. You don't need to give me money.
I would be like, give me the money,
you know?
shit. That's crazy talk.
Yeah, that definitely shocked me a lot too, tipping culture.
And then you're like, damn, I have to tip now. That shit's expensive.
It's just like extra math I have to do. It's just like, why don't you just tell me the price? I will pay you the price.
Right. Did you work any part-time jobs?
Yeah. Well, I couldn't when I came to America because I was on an F1 visa. You're not allowed to work, you know, this, that, and the other.
Oh, wow.
But yeah, in high school, part-time, I used to just like play guitar at this like shisha bar, and it would just be like, play whatever, just play for an hour. I will pay you.
You got paid for that?
Very, very barely. Very
That's sick,
little,
though.
like literally not even real money. Hey, but I wanted to do it for fun.
That's awesome.
Yeah, just for the experience. And yeah, I just always loved, you know, just playing music. And when I went to Berkeley College of Music, that experience kind of like, you know, changed my relationship with music in the sense of like it really like intellectualized
For sure.
everything, and I was just like so confused, you know, so I had to take a little step away to like
Really?
re-love music again.
It's crazy because a lot of my guests on my show, they went to Berkeley. Was your goal to be like an artist?
You know, they make you decide so young what you want to be in life. So at that time, yeah, I wanted to be like a ghostwriter or like a singer-songwriter or some kind of like musician and stuff. And, but then once I learned about what the music industry is really like,
oh my God,
you know, so I was like, okay, I don't feel like I fit in here anymore.
For sure.
But that's when I discovered tattooing though, and I'm like, oh,
love that.
art is my place to be then. You know, I needed to.
I love your tattoos.
Thank you.
I want to
Thank
sleep.
you.
I'm too scared.
I got you.
I know. Oh my god, you did the most beautiful back piece. That color was. I literally was like, that's beautiful.
Thanks.
Well, your first tattoo was the upside down cross.
No, my first tattoo was this musical,
Oh.
half bass clef, half treble clef note. Dude, it was so funny. Like this, I feel like is the most generic, basic bitch musician tattoo. So when I got to
It can't get worse than a music note, bitch.
girl, when I went to Berkeley, everybody had some variation, size, placement, color, whatever. Like there was some variation of this tattoo on like 50% of Berkeley students. I
Oh
met.
my
It was
god,
hilarious.
that is actually
But
really funny.
Where'd you get that?
Man, I don't remember, but you want to hear what's funny? I remember going to a tattoo shop. I made them play a YG song, and I remember it finished before the song was over. I was like, oh, thank God.
Do you remember what song?
No, it was a long song though. Every time I get a tattoo, I'm literally going through hell. Like I feel like it's when I'm like, dude, I need to get tatted right now. Like a lot of people I have on my show, they don't relate to that, so I don't know if it's just a me thing.
No, I feel you.
Okay, good.
I feel you.
Okay.
There's something very like intimate and like almost like tantric about like getting
Damn, what does that word mean? Shit,
just like
Kimmy.
very like
Good
it feels like a release, like almost
yeah.
because like pain, you could see it as like something that's happening to you on the external. You could see it as, some people see it as like a release from the inside. So it's like I'm feeling internal pain and now I'm feeling external pain. It feels like the pain has a place to get out in a way.
That's how I feel.
Yeah.
Wow.
Tattoo therapy might be
Yeah,
like that.
after the neck one,
Uh-huh.
that one hurt so bad that I
Yeah.
was like, I'm never getting tattooed again.
Oh, yeah, but
What has been the most painful?
Ooh, for me, when I got my ribs tattooed,
Oh shit.
it starts from like
Oh my
up
God,
here and it
oh
goes
my
up all the way down. Oh, it took like 7 hours and it's not even done. Oh my, pain. Not just like the actual, getting the tattoo part, but the healing was so annoying because I couldn't twist or turn or lie down.
shit,
And I was like,
Yeah.
do you have any?
Oh, it's funny because I did get one. I think, is this upper ribs right here?
Yeah.
Man, bitch, when I tell you this numbing cream, whoever invented numbing cream, I love you. I swear to God, numbing cream is a game changer. I've had real tattoo artists on my show. I don't know if you know Cat Tack.
Yeah.
They're like, bitch, no, we don't use numbing cream. Like, damn, my bad. Bitch needs numbing cream.
Yeah. No.
What are your thoughts on numbing cream?
There's no shame in using numbing cream, especially if you're going to, do it for long periods of time. Like sometimes I have people who like fly to get tattooed by me, and so it's like we only have 2 to 3 days to finish all of this, and I want to make sure you can sit through it.
We love that they come into town to get tattooed from you. First of all, that's amazing.
I am honored. And
I love that.
I think the reason why a lot of tattoo artists don't like it is because everyone reacts to it differently, and you never know. Like some people have a high tolerance, some people, and for some people's skin, it's like if you put too much numbing cream, then the ink has a problem. The healing will be different. Like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so it's just very unpredictable. And so it's like it's better not to. You gotta earn your tattoo sometimes. Sometimes you just gotta.
He said right.
Have you ever tattooed anybody like under anesthesia? I know like that's a new thing. People get knocked out to like do old back tattoos.
That's just expensive.
Oh my
Damon.
god, that's hilarious. I was just about to bring that up. I have not. I've thought that it was a good idea, like just in theory. I didn't think it would
I'm
actually
not mad at the
happen.
idea, but also like,
But once it happened, I'm sure tattoo artists collectively everywhere, we were just like, no, there are bad things that can happen from it, because we've seen people like in the shop literally like, because they didn't eat and they drank last night, pass out during a tattoo,
Right.
like there's so many things that could happen. Yeah, let's just like add anesthesia to that, not thinking about like, because getting tattooed, it burns calories. Your body's doing an activity while you're getting
I didn't think
tattooed.
about that.
Like that's probably why you like it too, because like your
I don't
body's
like it.
releasing
Bitch,
adrenaline.
I do not like that shit. I do, and I will definitely say the one time that I smoked before, it was the worst. It was the most painful experience. All I could think about was the pain, and I'm like, how do people use marijuana to their advantage when I feel like it heightens the negative? I don't know. Because you can twist it and be
like some people are like, oh no, I want to smoke so that it'll help me not feel it. I can be more chill during it. For some people, like me too, if I like smoke too much before a tattoo, I'm like, no, that's all I can think about. I'd rather smoke while getting tattooed instead of like before. So like, you know, it's like
that's chill.
You know, like set a baseline of pain and then, you know, first.
Dang, I really hate tattoo pain, and I want to get a wrist tattoo.
Oh, wrist tattoos are surprisingly painful.
The homie is supposed to send me some numbing cream. I'm gonna go check on that package.
You know what, girl? Like, you know, pain is temporary, okay? But swag is forever, okay? So just go through it.
I'm gonna just keep that in my mind. I'm gonna be like, Kimmy's gonna get me through this tattoo. Have you ever messed up a tattoo?
Honestly, and every tattoo artist who says they hasn't is lying. Yes, but the only reason why I am a good tattoo artist is because even my mess ups are like still good.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, well, I consider it a mess up, like, but like, you know, that's like on my standard. It's still fine, you know.
Right.
And I can, you know, sometimes like little mess ups lead to like the tattoo becoming better because it's like, oh, okay, wait, if I change the contrast of this because I did this part too dark, then the whole
That's so much pressure. That's crazy. We're gonna do a trivia question.
Okay.
What is the meaning of the name Singapore?
I know the answer. It is C, Lion City.
Y'all, Kimmy is so smart. Oh my god. Shit. She got it right. We're gonna hit the Chimera by Stonesmiths. And actually, Kimmy knows how to work this, so I'm gonna let you just.
But first, you gotta set your temperature.
Yes, yo, she's good, yo.
Oh, this is flour. I'm assuming.
Yes.
Thank you so much for loading this, Shirley. Oh, it's 2 flowers.
Yes.
Okay, let's go.
I like flowers.
I do.
I like flowers.
like the flour. I've never done double flowers.
Yes.
So this is gonna be a first for me.
Yes, I love that. You can put 2 strains in 2 separate chambers, and it'll mix the turfs together, and it'll taste amazing.
And it's customizable too. You know?
Yes, you can literally put carts, dabs, and even hash. You can literally mix and match. This is the world's first dual chamber, all-in-one compatible vaporizer, y'all.
Hell yeah. And don't let the pretty colors fool you. This will get you lit.
Hey.
Like so lit. Like literally twice as lit as any other device will get you.
Yo, how lit did you get when you did the live stream?
Bro, I was like, okay, we're gonna try every single combination. After the first combination, I was like, combination.
Yeah.
You know?
How do you smoke 81? How many blunts did you smoke?
81 blunts.
Guys, go watch Kimmy Tan. I smoked 81 blunts like Snoop Dogg videos.
I tried to smoke like Snoop Dogg for a day.
Tried.
Heavy on tried.
Yeah.
You know what's the funniest part about all this? During, right? I was like, man, how far does he smoke it? So I smoke everything like super down, or not totally down, but like, you know, tried. And then a few years later, he was on Twitter like, oh yeah, this is what my ashtray looks like. And it's all like full size things. And like, I got tagged in that a bunch of times like, girl, you did more than him. And I was like, oh.
That is so good. I love that. Oh, what did he do? Clap it up. Yo. Hey.
Woo, hello. Hello, good morning.
Good morning. I'm like, after those videos or live, do you just kick it like just stoned as fuck?
Yup.
Yeah.
I just fall back.
Yeah.
into my space.
I love that.
Woo! Water.
Yeah.
You know, there's a cool down period after. Ooh, I think you got a little like half heated hit.
Shout out to the Chimera, y'all.
Woo! That's the thing. After one hit, you gotta.
That is heavy duty. Shirley Sample have to focus on mental health. How are you doing? How is everything?
Oh, girl, what? Yeah. I thank therapy so much. I'm just like, what was I even doing? Like my therapist, like she knows everything about me now. And
did it take you a few to find, or it was the first? It did? Okay. I think that's what people like, they jump off the horse when like,
How would you find it?
No promo.
That helps. Oh my god! That's awesome. Like, if they're helping people find therapy, then I support them.
And my therapist is like an older Asian woman. And so
I like that.
I feel like this definitely, at least she's perfect for this chapter of life that I'm trying to heal, like, you know, as well as me and my family's stuff. And that I definitely feel like I've had like through her. And I got really, really lucky. you know, and so she understands like, you know, the cultural nuances and, you know, but
Shit, is she taking you clients?
I'm sure she ain't turning them down.
she conveys too. So yes.
Every time I really go through it, would you like, Shirley, you know the answer. Like, go back to therapy.
Yeah.
And I don't know why I'm resistant.
It's because it's been like embedded in our culture that if you admit that you have mental problems, you are weak. No, you know, fight, war, rise about your depression. You are crazy. Move on. That mindset has been very ingrained.
And that was actually something too. When my parents found out about my being diagnosed with depression, they were like, "What the fuck is that? Like, that doesn't count. What are you talking about, depression?"
You must have felt so like just like misunderstood.
I didn't want to make this about me. It's about you.
No, but I relate to this.
All right, we have a trivia question.
Okay, yes.
Which country goes to the gym the most?
Oh, damn, this is hard because it's like, what am I basing this? Am I basing this on like, you know? Okay, I don't think could be the UK.
If that helps.
It's the obvious one. Okay, Brazil, I guess.
Oh, I thought you.
No, or Brazil, either Brazil or Germany. I know, because there's no way it can be the US or the UK.
Not be the
It
U.S.
has to be the U.S.
Is it?
Wait, why? Why'd you say that?
because we're the most out of shape.
Okay.
Like, I don't think Brazilian people would like walk into a gym. I feel like they'd be in shape or they
Interesting.
go on high
Hype a lot, you know.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
UK people, I never seen a buff ass UK food.
Well,
And then
I feel like gym culture in the U.S. is a thing for sure.
Oh, absolutely. The only reason I might say UK is because it's so cold over there. So it's like people would be inside, right? And so it would just make sense if you're going to be not going to the gym. I don't know, but is it the US?
It's the U.S.
Oh, okay. Cool.
But since you look at this beautiful box, it has a lighter holster.
It does.
Yes. Look how fresh that is. You can never lose your lighter.
that's debatable.
Somebody take
Hotheads will find a way.
I'm going to take like the babyest hit off.
Okay.
I got a bad case of the bitch lungivitis.
Kenny, like you of all people cannot say that. You smoked 81 blunts in one day.
Yeah, not at one go.
She ain't been the same since.
Hey, look at the Milky. Yeah, y'all the nice one.
Thank you. Let me know this lip gloss solo.
What's your favorite snack? Like munchie snack?
I'm going through a dry cereal phase.
Oh.
Sometimes, you know, you just really, really fucking love cereal. It is my kryptonite, like ice cream and cereal. Oh yes, I just love it. Not even like with milk. I just love dry cereal. I mean, like
It's pretty bomb.
it's like tiny cookies. Like
Yeah.
I just
What's your favorite?
Frosted Flakes. I'm
Ooh,
basic.
I
I
love
love
Frosted
Frosted Flakes.
That shit is fire.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Oh my gosh. Have you had Cinnamon Life?
No.
Oh, you might really like that one.
I didn't know people under 58 like cereal.
You had the cinnamon one, bitch?
No.
Exactly.
In my household, cereal was like an absolute no-no.
Same.
Like it was like up there with.
It was like worshiping the devil.
Oh,
Wait,
yeah.
why?
Yeah, it's just like too much.
Dude, my mom
My mom
would
was
feed
like,
me
why the fuck would we-
white sugar with my strawberries.
That's crazy.
Didn't see the sugar.
What?
When I got older, I couldn't eat strawberries without white sugar. It was so bad.
I'm like so jealous. I had an almond mom of moms. Like, you know, like what she would make me as like a treat. She would make this like sugar-free yogurt nuts. And she would put muesli in it and some strawberries. And like I have to pretend that I liked it. She'd be like, yogurt time! And me and my cousin just like, yay.
Oh my god!
It was
That's
so
terrible.
sour. Like she had no sugar. You know what was the sugar? The strawberries. Like the 5 tiny things of strawberry. Like, you know, like that. That was what I had, girls. Hearing that story, I'm like, damn, that's woo!
Girl, they gave me and my brother a Big Mac every week. Every week.
What?
Every week they took us to McDonald's. What? We lived right around the corner from McDonald's. I was an athlete back then.
Okay.
The mentality, I don't eat that shit anymore. But I look back and I'm like, to them, because they're Asian, McDonald's was like the treat, you know? Like,
Yeah.
which is crazy, because if they only knew how bad that shit is.
Dude, I got McDonald's like once a year on my birthday. Like,
Wait!
yeah, it was like McDonald's was like a no-no, and my mom would lose her mind. Oh my God. No, McDonald's, why? There's so much fat. No, so much sugar. No, vegetable, fruit. I'm like, okay. Oh my God, every time I like went to a sleepover or like whatever, like I'd be like, yo, we get McDonald's, like, please. Please. Any KFC, anything. I would love it. Dude, if we were friends, I would have thought you were so cool for that. I'm like, oh my God, your parents give you McDonald's?
Yo, that is crazy.
Can I stay at your house?
Yeah. It's so bad for me because, like I said, trauma with my parents. So I remember them taking us to Chinese restaurants like every holiday and whatnot. And I like hated the food because I hated them. And then I related that to Chinese food. Anyways.
Did you also like feel embarrassed bringing like Chinese food to school? And
Bitch, I did not bring no Chinese food to school.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I was mean.
No,
but I
like
was very
you?
anti like my parents. And I look
Right.
back and I'm like, wow, you were a fucking bitch. That's crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah, I never tapped into that. I remember baking rainbow confetti cakes at home though. My parents like didn't let me bake. Yeah, that had no correlation at all.
Why do you feel like you related like Chinese food to your parents? Like, was it something specific to do with food in the house that they were?
Not food per se, but
Like-
I felt like I was so embarrassed of them. I don't know what it was as a teenager or at that point in my life. I mean, I hung out with the white kids, you know? I started drinking at like 14.
Same.
I don't know. I turned into a rebel. Maybe it has something to do with the sheltering. Because like when they would say no to shit, like sleepovers and shit, like that actually like it made me hate them more. It's a me thing for sure, obviously. And they beat me. Okay. That was it. That was it. Sorry, y'all. Wait.
No, when you are talking to another Asian, it is so normal.
You feel
It's
me?
I do. It's just like, that is just like something that we didn't even really think was a thing. I didn't think it was like a thing, a big deal or whatever until I came to America.
Yeah.
And started talking to my friends about it, and they would be like, what? And I'm like, but it's not like, no, it's not what you think. Okay.
Bitch, I have flashbacks of me in the garage with my brother, and they made us hold up lawn chairs, and they closed the garage door so it's pitch black, and we just have to sit there like holding up the lawn chairs. It's crazy because obviously after years of therapy and rehab and whatnot, but how my brother turned out okay? Like what the fuck?
What, are you older?
No, I'm younger.
Oh, okay. Your brother's older?
A year and a half, and he saved my life multiple times. So I also am like, damn, thanks for giving me a brother, because shit, I couldn't have survived life without him. That's crazy.
Being the oldest child.
Are you youngest? Or
I'm the oldest.
How many?
Like,
one sister?
Just one. Just
Okay.
one. Oh no,
Sister?
sister. Yeah.
Okay.
She's amazing. I love her. Like we had different parents for sure, you know, and this is definitely something I had to like deal with my therapist as well.
So I just really want to highlight this because your fitness journey inspires me and it inspires people around the world. And I actually watched your video talking about it. And I just want to say, you speak so well and eloquently, and you tell great stories. I just love the way you speak.
Thank you. I love you. You are so cute. Thank you.
But yeah, I really want to just talk about your fitness journey because you lost like 40 pounds, but it's not even about the weight.
It's spiritual. So I was like a super like art kid, like super emo kid. Like I didn't do any sports or anything. My extracurriculars were like band and art and stuff like that. And so I just like never, Roseanne, I could worry it out like ever. Oh, you got it. I wasn't an athlete or like anything like that. And that plus like growing up in China at the time with like the impossible beauty standards where
What were the beauty standards?
oh my God, like just so unbelievably thin. Yes, and that you have to strive to.
All they eat is rice. That's crazy.
Oh, but but there's like a new like social media like beauty standard like trend like almost every week like. And it all involves like being really tiny. So it's like, oh yeah, you know, look at me. I am a 20-year-old woman, but I can wear children's clothing.
Oh,
or like,
my gosh.
and I'm dead ass. Like, oh, look, this is the 8x11 sheet of paper. My waist disappears behind it. It's like stupidly
Oh
small
my
talk like that.
God.
And like, I wasn't like that big. I was probably like, I don't know, just something really regular. Like what, like, you know, like 135 pounds or something like that. But in China, I was seen as like overweight because the standards were like just to be like so thin. And so I just had a really bad relationship with my body and my weight. I thought it was like something I was tied to forever, something that's like out of my control. And it's like, oh, I'm just gonna have to be fat. I'm just gonna have to be this, that. And, naturally that leads to some bad habits to try to lose weight. Literally anything but the gym, right? We all know that, okay, if I did just eat well and go to the gym, yes, things would get better. But making that first step is like so hard. And so I just never wanted to do it because I was just like, it's just too hard. It just sounds hard. Like I don't want to do that. That's where I'm about range. I feel, and genetics plays a huge part too, and a girl, you are snatched since the day I'm not. What are you talking?
Thank you though. But I'm starting to get stronger. Like, yes, little pull up.
You bring it back to holding them chairs above your head.
Yo, chill. That's fucked up, actually.
What you need? How strong you gonna be? Tell me you wasn't athletic though.
I was playing sport.
Exactly.
You have a leg up on me. Like you already have it in your blood. Like you have it in you.
I'm crying.
What sport did you play though?
I played basketball, volleyball, softball, ran track. I wasn't fast though.
But hell yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, I felt like you've got that in you though.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think just being a part of a team was like the biggest takeaway. So that's also why I need the hot classes so much. I need to sweat it out.
Right. No, just getting used to that. So knowing your body a little better helps.
True.
No, but that every day you are. Ooh.
Not every day.
Oh, dude, I went to a yoga class, so I was just being like, oh yeah, this is just like whatever. The poses she had us hold, and I'm just like, oh my god, ow, like what the hell? I'm like putting all my body weight into this one quad right now. Holy shit,
Wait, that's funny.
I tried everything, and yes, everything has its own benefits, but to me, lifting weights is fun.
Can we go?
Yes, I'm
not kidding.
Dude, yeah.
I just see something is shocking. My form is fucked up, I feel like.
I got you. Yeah, dude, it took me like a year and a half to get the deadlift form right. Oh my god.
Yo, I feel awkward as hell doing it.
Dude, my first deadlift was so embarrassing. It haunts me to this day. It was in front of a group fitness class, right? It was like spine day. Oh my god. It was like, oh my god. My spine looked like a U. It was so embarrassing and terrible. Cause it's like a compound lift, so you have to think it's like many things at one time.
Yeah.
And so it was so confusing for me. Like I literally just got it. Like 6 months ago. Like not even gonna lie, got it from
Your weights be heavy, bitch.
No, thank you.
Yeah, I'm like, but it's so heavy that you can only do the deadlift once.
No. It depends on how I feel.
Yeah.
Dude, I swear
I can't wait that with you. I'm not even gonna lie.
Dude, lifting angry is almost
God.
so good. Dude, you get so strong. And the key is music.
Oh yeah, for sure.
The music that you choose during the lift affects everything. And for me, it's dubstep.
I used to love dubstep.
Oh,
I used to rave.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I used to take acid and rave, and I saw you never on acid, and I'm shook. Like, I'm absolutely shook.
Oh, yeah, no.
Like, I feel like you wouldn't fucking love acid.
I've heard that too.
But not a bad way.
Right.
I'm sure something that probably scared you, but I promise you, it's not.
I've had to.
Not me trying to get Kimmy with you.
No, I don't know. No, it's so funny. Every time I talk about doing acid with someone, it's always like, what are you doing right now?
Yeah.
Clear your schedule. Here is do it right now.
That's
You're about
funny.
to change.
That's
I will do it with you.
Yeah.
So I know it's that.
That is hilarious. Because it really had me like that.
Yeah. Well, okay. Take the shit right now. Is that amazing?
Do it. I heard me trying to get my brother to eat shrooms for a wicked. Eat this shit, James. Don't be a pussy. Eat this shit. He's like, no. I like what I like. Leave me alone. Like,
I feel you though. Shrooms. Okay, here's how I've had it described to me, and it's yes. So someone described acid as shrooms. It feels like shrooms, but without seeing God or without talking to God. It's so you get the visual part, you get the body high, you get I guess the.
yo, now that you say that, I'm like, did anything come out of my New York Eve acid trip?
I do love shrooms though. No, I shrooms last weekend. I watched Wicked by myself. It was amazing.
When people tell me they don't like Wicked, I literally look at them like, did we watch the same movie? Did you start bowling in the dancing scene?
Bowling.
Oh my god.
Bowling.
I literally was like,
They did that scene so well. I see why the whole movie is
And
2
then
hours when it's
I fucking fell in love with Ariana Grande, bro, on shrooms. I was like, this bitch is beautiful. What the fuck?
Dude.
Holy shit. Has she been beautiful this whole time?
which version. Yeah. I digress. Oh my god! If anyone has ever thought about maybe seeing Wicked on shrooms,
Right. Oh my god.
do it. You will taste the colors. It's just felt every piece of the music. We both have ADHD. I love it. So you speak my speed.
Right. I know. Because they'll be like, what the like?
No, I got you, girl. I got you, girl. Many timelines, plot.
Yeah.
Sorry to the person editing this. But thank you.
Are you still Rick Missy?
Yeah.
Do we need to process this?
Maybe.
I don't like the bakes.
Yes, unfortunately.
You know what's so sad? Because I've been trying to give away my vapes and I feel bad because I enable people. I'm like, here's all these.
Oh, no. It's like something I'm finally coming to like real terms with. Like before, I'm not that I didn't know it before, but it was just like, I can stop ever. I just wasn't taking it very seriously. But now that that I'm on a health journey and stuff.
Like, what made you stop?
Or it made me start thinking about it a little bit more seriously, especially in the last like 6 months, 1 year, whatever. I just really tried to take my health seriously in terms of like, going to the gym and eating well.
It's only been 6 months.
Yes, sir. Just like really, because great. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Oh no, I've been lifting for a little while, but now I'm focusing on
like it, but
just like part of it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, is what I'm saying. Yeah, because I used to eat like trash. I still kind of eat like trash sometimes, but
you're vegan.
Trying. I am.
I'm vegan too.
Yes. Oh my god, I love it.
Yeah.
I love that.
Like a few years, I would say.
Okay.
Yeah, I had stopped eating meat for a long time. It just like grossed me out. But then when I met my ex, he was vegan. So I feel like when I met him, it like made me appreciate veganism.
Right.
But it was always like, I hated meat and like I care about the animals type shit. But what about you? What's like yours?
Oh my god, you're a better person than me. I did not. I would say plant-based because I still wear shoes that are made of everything.
But yeah,
So when it comes to my diet, not that I don't care about the animals and this that, but like what happened for me? So like I had a friend who was vegan who was staying with me for a couple weeks. I'm like, just to make it easier for her, let me just like make all the groceries in the house vegan, all the snacks, everything. And after she left, I still had stuff left over. And while she was here, like I tried like real vegan food, like not just carrots.
what was it?
Just like I forgot what was it. What was the first place?
I know.
It was called the Vegan Joint in downtown LA.
It's closed down, right?
Yeah, now it is. But
Every vegan restaurant has closed down. It's an
epidemic. Something is happening.
No, literally. I said sage. Why sage? And I heard she closed it down because she got so much backlash that she went non-vegan. A lot of vegan restaurants have been adding non-vegan options to like reach a larger demographic. They got pushback from it, and I'm like, why would what? Veganism is tricky, y'all.
No, well now I have to cook.
Yeah,
like you know what I mean.
But you're a bomb ass cook.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
How did that affect your mental health?
I just had so much energy. Like for like the week I went like vegan just because my friend was there just to make things easier. Like I didn't feel like that like slump that like I love like after I ate I felt like I had more energy. I felt like I could think clearer. It just worked for me. It doesn't work for everyone, but like for me I was just really unhealthy at that time. I was drinking a lot. I was gaining weight really fast. I didn't get my period for like a whole year. Like something was wrong. And so like I just kind of told myself like something needs to change from the inside out. Like I need to change something drastically in my life to do for my health or else I'm just going to become sicker and sicker.
Did you see a doctor? Like what were they saying?
Of course, we don't know. It could be anything.
No, that's how.
They did say though that I was showing signs of PCOS because I was growing like hair in like I had a mustache. My hormones are just like off. Like so something had to like change. And I'm not saying like being vegan fixed it. I don't know. Maybe
but it definitely helped.
Mixed with like starting to be active, going on hikes and
love that.
Stuff like that. I was just like, damn, like this whole like going to the gym, losing weight, being active thing is like kind of lit. Like I'm seeing changes, I'm seeing progress, and I just feel so much better. And like you said, it being like spiritual and stuff, like you learn a lot of like lessons about life. Like it, going to the gym and being active teaches you delayed gratification. It teaches you that you're not going to see results like one day, but if you put more and more time into it, there's no way you're not going to see a difference. For sure. And plus you just like feel better. And I feel like everyone goes to the gym initially, to lose weight. You kind of like lose sight of that and like you fall in love with like how strong you
That's what I want. I want to get stronger.
Oh, girl. Dude, it did so much for my self-confidence. Like feeling strong is a feeling like no other.
Right.
And I feel like, for a long time.
Go, yeah, right.
Yes. Push-ups.
Right. No, my push-ups were bad.
No, me too, bro. No, don't be.
You probably got
No. I used to be able to do like 6, and now I can do like 2, 3. No, I have. But thank you.
Is your boo vegan?
Yes, he is. He's been vegan longer than me. He's been vegan for like 7, 8 years or something crazy.
How did you, when you first dating him, like, that's your meat make you?
No, it actually happened like at the perfect crossover time. So after my friend left, or like around that time, that was when we started but they met. So, like it was like a perfect crossover in my life. But like my biggest misconception was like, oh, vegans don't get protein, vegans can't get buff, and you can't.
I love chickpeas.
So once hell yeah, and so once I met him, I was like, okay, now that's a lie. That like solidified it for me. So you're telling me that I can get muscle and still be vegan? That's lit. I'm gonna do that.
Right. Case in point. Can we get a flex? No, I'm just kidding.
Dude, I have never seen him flex.
Oh my god.
I want him to all the time, and
Why don't people want to flex?
Oh my god.
I asked them, do you see my triceps coming in? They're like, no. I was like, damn.
You got the SpongeBob arms.
Hey, that's fucked. See?
Hey. I know what you're talking about.
Then he's all.
Do you want?
I do love legs though. Legs are great. I love legs.
I can't. Wait, there you go. Okay, that's all. So, the lighting, you gotta get me from a quarter side in with the shadow. My boyfriend's not like a flex your muscles kind of muscle guy. He's more like I can run really fast. I can jump pretty high, power. Like he used to play D1 football, so he's offensive lineman. So so he that the kind of athlete he is, not like
Yeah.
look at my muscles. So I'm like, let me see your muscles. And he's like, no.
How long y'all been together?
Almost 3 years. This April will be 3 years.
When's the wedding? I gotta stop asking people that, bro.
I did the same too.
I'm like,
We'll all see, I guess. Right. So we'll all see, I hid him for like the longest time.
why? On you?
Yeah, I was on both of us, but like initially and executively, I was like, yeah, no, I don't, because my last relationship was like super public, and like he's not a content creator, like he is a web designer, and so he's a very private person. Initially, it was like we had only been together for like a year, plus, and I was just like, I kind of like having this like part of my life that's like just for me, and he's so tech savvy. He's amazing.
I need that. Where do you find someone like that?
Damn. And so he produces my live streams, and he's just been so helpful. And so he on my YouTube channel, his name was Mr. Voice. I don't know how that came about.
Yo, I love that.
He was just the voice in the background of all my videos, so he just became Mr. Voice,
That guy's sexy. Like, what's that? Damn. So when you revealed him, it was a really big deal.
Really big deal, depending on like if you watch me or not. I guess that is subjective, right?
Yeah.
But like for me, it was.
You're lit, bitch.
It was
Great to do that.
For me, it was a very liberating moment. Like finally, I can just like live and just record what I'm like, doing, because the video we were about to do, I was about to go to the South for the first time ever.
I watched that. You guys are so cute.
Oh, thank
you. Super cute.
Thank you. And it's like, how am I gonna vlog about his hometown and shit without like showing him? So that was the video where we had the conversation, like, okay, I'm comfortable being, in your videos, and I'm like, oh my god, thank you.
Because he's been the one not wanting to be.
It was both, but like towards the end, I was like, okay, I think I'm like okay with it. It was just like an unspoken thing,
yeah,
But it was like I did the Mr. Voice thing like only for like 2 years or something like that.
Yeah, for real.
And then we live together, you know, so it's just like, man, it'd just be so much easier, you know, if like we could just like show your face. Yeah. If we live together and shit, but it's like, okay, but you know, I respect him, you know, I totally get that. It was also because I had taken a break from YouTube and then came back. So I was like, okay, now I want to do like, you know, more vlog stuff. Yeah. Because of the censorship and stuff. Like do, you know, like my cannabis adjacent type content. Cause, you know, now is my chance to also be, you know, the artist that I feel like I've been hiding from like, you know, YouTube so far. Yeah. So that is just, you know, just being more transparent and just not thinking too much about it and just blog and just be authentic. You just do. Just have fun, you know, as cliche as that sounds. I guess it was just like I don't know, it's like a mutual thing, but like eventually it did, you know, boil down to him because it is his like identity. I can't force him to do something he doesn't. For sure. So it was just like perfect. So he be there. He's great.
We're gonna end with the Temple 10 Spitfire round. Favorite emoji? Dragon. Favorite snack? Cereal. Favorite vegan restaurant?
Oh, have you been to El Cocinero? I said that so. I thought I knew that was. I pronounced that wrong. Birria tacos, so good. It's worth it though. Oh my god, just get everything on the menu. Yeah, just get everything.
Yo, I will for vegan food. Yo, vegan food ain't no joke.
Yo, they're all closing. You know, this one's stage packed. Like there's.
Where did you guys go for your first date?
Sage.
Oh my god, which one?
The one at Echo Park.
Oh, okay, I knew that closest to that one.
Yep.
That is so funny.
Dude, yeah.
Oh my god. R.I.P. bro.
I know.
What was your favorite item there?
I was like still fairly new to being vegan at the time, so like I had these like jackfruit like crab cakes. I was like, what? Jackfruit crab cake? Yeah. What? Yeah.
What food do you miss most being vegan?
Oh my god, eggs.
Oh yeah, eggs for sure.
Cheese.
Yeah, for sure.
But no, oh my god,
I crumbled out some chocolate. I'm not gonna lie. That shit. I was like addicted to chocolate.
Chocolates? Yeah. I feel you. Something about like the fat in the dairy. Yeah. No, I know what you mean, but I didn't realize how much I love egg. Yeah. Until I stopped.
Because just egg ain't the same.
No, it's not. And nothing has ever been the same. And the cheese too.
Yeah, I love cheese. Oh my god, feta cheese.
Dude, I had a tattoo appointment. She brought me like a fruit and cheese plate. I accidentally ate a cube of cheese. I was like, ooh, what is this? What is, because that was the first time I've eaten cheese in like 3 years. I was like, what is this taste? What is this? I was like, holy mother, I understand why it's so addictive. Yeah. Because I'm lactose intolerant, so I'm like, sometimes I will, you know, be like, okay, this is worth the stomachache, but sometimes it's like, okay, know your limits, you know. Yeah. If I eat more than one, I am doing a tattoo right now. I cannot spend it in the bathroom. Yeah. So I was like,
no, I could literally not eat one.
But that one singular cube of cheese like altered my brain chemistry. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, oh my god, I would eat a whole bag of this. I would eat the wheel. I get it.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah, I do miss it.
Favorite cheese?
I don't remember.
Really?
But the yellow pine, I don't know.
Cheddar.
Yeah, probably like that. You know.
Do y'all feel like the more expensive the cheese is, the worse it smells?
Oh yeah. Whatever that like white cheese is on the charcuterie plate. Yeah. So it's charcuterie. Yeah. You know the thing where it's like a creamy, have like a little skipping, but it's like you put on a cracker, but a nice. Yeah. Like whatever that cheese is, I do remember that cheese being good. Yeah. Whatever that cheese is.
There is vegan cheese, but it feels weird.
It's good for what it is. Yeah. Like, now that I've like been reminded of what the real thing is, it's like, oh my god, no, we have to figure it. We have to figure it out. We have to figure it out.
Hey, oh my gosh, idea.
Oh, making my life's plan to make the best vegan cheese.
Yo, that's probably what the vegan cheese shops feel right now. Favorite thing to do high?
Oh my god, nothing. Yeah. Nothing. I love doing nothing.
Can you work out live?
Depends on what the workout is. Cardio, hell yeah.
Oh my god.
I want to disassociate. No. That is the... I want to.
Stop. I'm sorry. When I was high as fuck and I went on a run, time went by so slow, it pissed me off up to the point where I could never do it again. I don't run anymore, but it used to, bro, I don't know how it is just be smoking and go to the gym, cause
if I'm lifting that day, no, I never do it. But really, I'm just doing cardio, then like, yeah, I get so baked. That's the best way to
and you fucking run?
You just go, yeah. For me, my problem in life, I feel like, is overthinking a lot. And I feel like when I smoke a little bit, it just makes me overthink less and just kind of like, just puts me down to earth, like, just a little bit more. And I feel
that too here.
yeah. Is this what people feel like normally?
Yeah.
Which is a dangerous, like, statement to say, because it's like, oh, do you have a reliance problem or whatever? It's like I could, but like I just prefer to not. So, like, why?
Right.
Why live life without weed when you can live life with weed? And it works for me, you know.
Sure.
Not to say it's gonna work for me forever, but it works for me right now.
Do your parents call you Snoop?
Oh yeah.
My parents still tell me don't smoke weed.
Damn.
Do yours?
No, they've accepted it.
Okay.
What changed was once they saw that I was able to like build a brand with it. Build.
I know, they know how licky you are?
Now they do. Yeah, my dad, he used to watch all of my videos. No, all of them do. I made one video where I asked everyone to like write a comment and message to my dad, and he commented back so many times that YouTube banned him because they thought he was a bot. Like, why are you commenting and
I love that is the cutest thing I've ever fucking heard.
It is
That is so fucking heartwarming. What?
it was such a wholesome moment, like, on the internet that I think I'll remember forever. Like, that's why I do what I do, for like
That's awesome.
wholesome moments like this, you know.
Cool. That just warmed my heart. Damn. Are they in Singapore?
My mom is in Singapore, my dad's in Beijing.
Are they separated?
Yeah.
Why did you laugh?
They lived that far away.
It's recent though. They were, so it's like,
Yeah, how you obey her? I'm so cute.
I kind of saw it coming, and we're going through a lot just like as a family, and I think for right now that's kind of like the least of our concerns. Like the important thing is we're all like still alive, and you know, we can talking, you know, stuff like that, and that's a beautiful thing. As you know, like parents don't really tell children everything, you know, because they still want you to have some respect, you know. At least that's how my family is, you know.
Man, it's crazy because I feel like in my family, like, they would fight and shit, but it was like in Chinese culture, like, you don't get under the divorce. You, like, just deal with it. It's fucking weird. Because it's like you're miserable. Like, what?
Yeah. I don't know if they're doing it like on paper or anything, but they're definitely like, you know, not on,
Okay, yeah, I agree.
you know, just like, the best it was, Favorite content creator? Like, I really like Keith Lee. He's the food reviewer on TikTok.
I love food.
Dude, it's not just that, but like he is the reason why, like, you know, social media is a beautiful thing, because he has literally been able to like hold businesses like out from under. If he likes your restaurant, the next day you will have a line out the window, like guarantees, like just like that. Like he's just like a really wholesome, like, family dude. He's such a nice guy. And no, he's maybe a little bit, you know, maybe. But
I thought he said Asian. I was like, oh, hell yeah. Content creator.
hearing that, I never thought, Keith Lee does sound like a very Asian way. He's black.
Oh, okay.
But maybe, you know, there's some, you never know the heritage there may be.
Right, this motherfucker just told me he's like, half Korean.
Right, exactly. So you never know.
I said, what? Where?
Well, yeah, love Keith Lee.
Biggest fear.
This is gonna sound really ironic, okay? Public speaking.
That is ironic as fuck.
That is I'm very comfortable in a setting like this. I'm very comfortable being on camera. But the second there are no cameras and it's just me in front of a crowd of people, I'm like, what the dude, my birthday, I was so, if it wasn't my birthday, I was like on stage like, oh my god, like people, you know, it's, you know how it is on your birthday, somehow you end up on the mic, you know?
Yeah.
And so I was like, oh, okay, well, I don't even remember. I knew I just felt it. But
I literally feel you, but at the same time, you live stream to thousands of people.
that's fine.
Bitch, you are made for this.
I'm not knocking it. I'm scared right now. I'm learning this right now. That in this phase of my life, this is my rodeo baby. This fear is. You know, I don't want to be scared.
I have the talking in front of people. Biggest cut key.
There's like so many and none at the same time.
Yeah.
When people clap on the 1 and the 3.
What does that mean again?
Oh my god! Like when people clap to a beat, like instead of.
See, that wouldn't bother me.
What? Oh my god.
Oh, I do that on purpose.
Oh, it's you. You are the villain.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you would.
Whenever someone's clacking, I go off the knee.
I hate people.
I know.
Yeah. Just to be a nuisance. Ruin someone's day.
Favorite tattoo?
It's a toss-up between these two. This one, obviously, because it's beautiful. It's a portrait of my grandmother.
Oh my god.
But I do like this one that I have on my ribs because, and this is gonna sound artistic of me, but like it's based off a painting that I did. So I just
That's awesome.
this is, I feel me in this.
Ideal date night.
Something that involves, I don't know why my first thought was like, you gotta make me laugh. Like good conversation.
For sure.
And then, I just like, I guess, surprise is an effort. And so our first date was like super simple. It's like everything I wanted. It was just like, it was just dinner and drinks and just, I don't know, we have a lot of time to like talk, and then our second date, we went to an axe throwing place.
Oh my god.
And so that way I love that. I guess, yeah, some kind of activity where, I could show that you like playing, He also called me an Uber that night.
Very gentlemanlike.
Very,
Shout out to you.
Open doors for me, everything. All of that.
Guys, open the car door for your girl.
Please. He still literally does that to this day. Like, I haven't touched like a car door in a while. And like, he does
Accents are French.
It's great. It's great. I obviously will sometimes if it's like, okay, we gotta go or whatever, then it's like, okay, whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, any kind of activity where we get a chance to talk and, you show me that you put effort into like planning the whole day and yeah, I do had something like a dinner, like a movie or something is like not good because it's like we don't get to talk. Yeah, what I mean?
Yeah.
Connect. Yes, it's happening. Connection.
Yeah. Favorite sex position?
Oh, wow. The Bible, the Jesus.
Kimmy, every guest has said their favorite sex position. I'm not about to let you slide out here. I'm not about to let you slide out here.
Oh my God. I'm a bit shy. I don't know.
Does boyfriend want to answer? Did I make it hella awkward? I'm sorry.
Let's just leave it as the Jesus. I don't.
Okay,
I'm like super sad.
Last question. What do you want your legacy to be?
I just want to be known as like a person who did good things and had a good heart and used whatever she had for good. Like one of the greatest things I love about my entire content creation journey so far is that I've been able to like make a fan base that like finds people they need in their life like within this community,
I love that.
Yeah, thank you. And I think that, I guess, is what I ultimately want to be known as my legacy, is just like a person who made the difference. I guess.
That was beautiful.